Don't worry guys, I did not forget the giveaway from the previous video. I kind of got too excited on the other video that I did the other day and I totally forgot about that particular giveaway and announcing it basically. But congratulations to the 2 people that won on this giveaway. And don't forget to like the video as it does help me out come out with more content for you guys, and stay tuned for the next question for the giveaway. I will be choosing 3 people to win this time. So make sure you guys listen through and good luck! The Christmas update during 2023 for Pet Simulator 99 was possibly one of the most nostalgic memories that I have from this game specifically. Having to chase down the giant Santa Paws when he actually explored the entire first world map all the way up to the train section of the game. This was a very young time for Pet Simulator 99 and quite possibly one of the best updates that I personally experienced, set aside from the Nightmare update in the backroom section. But here we are in 2024 in the fall season, anticipating what could possibly be within the next update for Christmas. But here we are in the Trade Plaza while it is booming. We are taking a look at absolutely everything, and we are going to be talking about one of the most coveted gifts that was one of the first free-to-play gifts in the game that included a Titanic. Essentially, what you would do with these small gift bags were you were able to convert every single tier to create a Titanic present. The main goal for this was actually for your clan battle. The more that you were able to open up the rarest one, aka the Titanic present, the higher points that you get for your clan. And there were 5 different types of these gift bags. So yes, it was a bit of a process, but it made it so much more fun. Obviously, we had the small gift bag, we had the medium-sized one, we had the large one, and we had the extra large one. Now, the last one is obviously the Titanic one, so you guys can understand the process of how this ends up working. But you're probably thinking to yourself, Vapor, what is the point of this video? Everybody knows about the Titanic presents and all of the Christmas gifts. Well, let's go ahead and take a bit of a nostalgic ride back in the Pet Simulator 99 era, back in 2023 at the very early stages. I always like to go back sometimes when it comes to certain games and kind of relive those memories for those that were not able to experience them. As somebody who did start in the beginning of Pet Simulator 99, at the very start of launch, I will be talking about every single one of these pets, as over time I started to notice there was a very low count of these in overall existence. What does this mean for everybody? It means that there's collectors out there like myself that like to actually hoard these and hold on to them. For me specifically, I don't find myself ever trading these, but I always like to have them in hand just because of the fact that I will always hold on to them. Why hello everybody, and welcome to the Polar Express section of the Christmas update, where everybody back then used to just grind consistently to get a bunch of gift bags. But what this video is going to be mainly about is what is happening with the current pets that I have in my inventory. So for this, I actually dedicated an entire little section here full of these pets. So obviously we're going to be talking about these. Now back then, as mentioned before, everybody would constantly open these. At the very beginning of that specific update, everybody was just getting a bunch of Titanics and a bunch of Huges. But what about these little pets? Obviously, as you know, we did not have a mastery system back then. It was never easy for us to convert these in any shape, way, or form. So keep that in mind when we are talking about this. It is 10 times more easier to actually get these now because of the fact that we do have a mastery system that actually makes this a lot more easier. However, the prices of these gift bags actually went up in price, so actually getting these are going to be a little bit more difficult, especially when it's almost been a year. So we're going to look over the Santa Paws, which only 59 exist in the game currently, which is a golden shiny. Now, the nice thing about this is Big Games actually introduced a new system system on their database. You can actually connect your Roblox account to your inventory, so you can actually see the valuation of what wrap is for those pets specifically. So for the Santa Paws, the database lets you know that this is worth supposedly 55 million gems, which honestly is crazy to think about. 55 million gems. And can you imagine all of the accounts back then that used to play that do not play right now? I cannot even begin to fathom that thought that somebody might have a bunch of these and might not even realize they might be a billionaire on Pet Simulator 99 and they haven't played the game anytime recently. So the next one we're going to look at is this Snowflake Pegasus. So I believe that there are some inside of the database, so it's not going to be impossible to find. Now, the golden shiny one, obviously there's 53 in the game right now, and the current valuation is 142 million gems, which again, when you think about it, it's kind of crazy. But what about the ones that are in the hundreds? Are those still relatively rare? We have a candy cane unicorn here, which have 428 in existence. Now, this one is not going to be in the millions of the hundreds of millions of gems out there, but we're still looking at 8,700,000 gems. Now, when you think about it, it's actually not that bad considering the fact that there are other pets within this list that do not go for much. However, keep in mind, like I said previously before, these are a lot more harder to get, especially the top tier ones, which are considered to be priceless, especially if you have a rainbow shiny variant of it. But what exactly is considered to be a rarer variant of the Christmas pets? Well, we're going to be talking about the two that I currently have right now. There are 11 rainbow of the Mrs. Claus within the game as a whole. Whether or not there are people out there willing to spend hundreds of millions of gems in order to basically get these out of gift bags, you would still need to convert those in order to make into golden. Then you need to convert the golden into rainbow. Now, there is only one in existence of this variant as a rainbow shiny. Who has it? I absolutely have no idea, but this one is a very low count. The value of it, I have no idea of what it's worth considering the fact that the database doesn't even have a wrap value for it. Now for the Nutcracker, this is going to be a little different. There's 24 in existence and the wrap stands at 139 million gems. Granted, this one is a little bit more lower in gem count, but there are 24 in the game, meaning that somebody actually sold it for that much. But these are the current two that I actually do have that I honestly converted myself back then. For those that actually might be curious which gift bag curates which pet, you can actually go to the trading terminal and go ahead and just hover over the gift bag that you actually want to go ahead and look at. You'll be able to see all of the items within the gift bag itself with a percentage rate. For the Titanic present, you're able to see that the pets right there have a percentage rate and everything else that is also there. You also, on top of this, get 10 rolls, meaning that you have a chance of possibly getting some of these pets. You're not guaranteed some of these, so keep that in mind. So when you do spend that 100 million gems, it's probably going to just be for a few pets. You're going to need a bunch of these in order to even remotely make one that is golden or even yet alone a rainbow pet. And the same goes for the extra large Christmas present. I find this one to be a little bit more difficult to find. Obviously, as time progresses, these are a lot more scarce within the game. Obviously, the most common ones that you'll be able to find are the small gift bags and obviously the Titanic ones. But for the extra large, the large gift bag, and the medium Christmas present, these are a little bit more harder to find because I find them to be less common within the game. So I am officially back. I went into the trade hub and I believe I spent about almost 300 million on just generalized Christmas gifts. This includes the Titanic one. This also includes the large gift bags, the extra large gift bags, the large ones, and the medium and the small Christmas bags. I think this might have been where most of my gems went, and most definitely this little guy right here. So in theory, I spent like 300 million gems just to see what I'm able to get out of these. Keep in mind, like I said previously before, your best pets are going to be in the higher tier boxes. This one is just going to give me the basics, which are the little gingerbreads and that little bird that you see right there. Also, there are chances to obviously get gems and enchants potions and boosts. My favorites so far from these are quite possibly the Christmas boosts. I usually like to save these for a rainy day, especially if there is a new clan battle which requires stuff, or better yet, just in a brand new area that has like a low drop rate, and more Christmas cookies. I had a situation where I accidentally used all of these by mistake. This was 3 days worth of Christmas cookies that I used by accident. Same thing goes with the little hot cocoa section. I was really sad. So obviously I have to replenish what I ended up losing. So I am happy with that. We're gonna go ahead and open these up and see what we get out of them. So we are officially back in the private server, and I went ahead and bought a few extras. Honestly, I think I spent about almost 400 million gems doing this just because of the fact I want to go ahead and see what we're able to get out of this. I'm gonna go ahead and see if my item notifications are actually on so we can actually see every single little item that does come out of this so we know what we get exactly. Alright, so I have 535 of these. I'm actually going to go ahead and keybind them. I am ready to open these officially now, so hopefully we're able to get something good out of these, aka any of the pets that I am missing from this. We have a lot, so hopefully I'm able to get these. Oh, this is actually going by really quickly. Dude, I'm so happy Big Games actually added a button where we can keybind things, because holy moly, was it insane. You guys should add a button that deletes things, because that'd be awesome too. Alright, so it looks like I am out of the small gift bags, I think. Oh no, wait, I have 7 left, so those are the only items that I have left now. It looks like I'm getting some dogs and some cats, which is really important. Those are the things that I really need right now. And let's take a look. Okay, so I have 54, and I have 68, and 25. That's actually really good. I'm really happy. So we're gonna go ahead and convert these afterwards, and we'll see what we get out of it. Okay, so I have 19 of these. I'm not gonna keybind them just because of the fact that I don't have that many in order to be worried about that, so I can actually visually see everything that pops out. So it looks like I'm getting some corgis, a cat, a reindeer, and another cat. So another corgi. Okay, awesome. So that was amazing. I actually got a lot out of that. So hopefully I'm able to make one. Okay, it looks like I'm not able to make just one golden, but we'll see. Because of the fact that we do have mastery now, just because of the fact that when you do actually max this out, you do have a less requirement in order to make something golden or rainbow. So that's awesome though. They actually did that as well. So next one is our large Christmas presents. We're gonna go ahead and open those. All right, it looks like I only had 5, so hopefully we're able to get something out of that. Okay, look, yay, I got candy canes, and it looks like that was it. All right, our next one are 2 extra large gift bags. Okay, it looks like I got a silver stag, and those are really important too, because I was actually missing those in the moment of truth. We're actually gonna open this one by one just because of the anticipation of it. All right, I'm getting cookies, dragons, yes, candy king unicorns, thank you. All right, and our last one. So we'll see what we get out of this one. All right, cookies, candy canes, potions, books. Oh my gosh, yes, Snowflake Pegasus, thank you. I'm okay with that. Usually when you do open this, you do have a chance of it actually throwing a bunch of these little pets at you. And it is amazing when that does happen. It's like, oh my gosh, it's actually Christmas all over again. So those are just some of the actual pets that are in the database currently on the Pet Simulator website. Those are some aggressive prices, and honestly, they are worth more than a huge pet. Some of them are even worth more than a few other huge pets that are actually coveted and rare. As mentioned before, we're gonna go ahead and convert some of these pets that I'm actually able to go ahead and do right now. So I can make 6. Oh my gosh. Bro, please make a rainbow, or not a rainbow, a shiny one. There we go. So it looks like we got a shiny out of that, which is awesome. Ooh, yay! So 104 for this one. Now what we're gonna do is actually go ahead and go to the desert pyramids and make them into rainbow. Yes, I know I have a supercomputer, but I kind of want to go ahead and travel manually to these areas here. Okay, so it looks like I can only make 1 rainbow. So this is the moment of truth. This is where your mastery kicks in. You have a higher chance of actually making things shiny when it is maxed out. Or at least I think it's when you max it out. It's either level 80, 90, somewhere around that. No. That's okay. I was able to make a rainbow one. And at last, we have our final 2. Now, I'm really excited for this year's Christmas event and seeing basically what we end up getting for this one. So I would absolutely love to sit here and talk about all of these presents and all of these stat pets that end up coming out of these presents. However, we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. I do have a question for today's giveaway. If you were able to go ahead and give an idea for a Christmas event, what would you do exactly? Go ahead and leave a comment down below on this video and I'll choose 3 people to win a huge pet in my next video upload. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!